How do you describe the country style now?
I think it's country is now hipster because of Yellowstone.
Right on.
I mean, there's the number one Halloween costume last year was Rip.
Wow.
I'm not mad at that.
Here we go.
Welcome to CelinaRadio.com. Recorded right here in Celina, Texas, a quiet little dusty, sleepy town that has absolutely nothing going on. You probably recognize this background music. And the reason that you would recognize this background music is because that's Coffey Anderson. And Coffey is a local celebrity. His reach goes well beyond Celina and Prosper, Texas, though. He's on Netflix. He's at the Grand Ole Opry. Coffey Anderson is taking America by storm. But you know what? Coffey is not taking America by himself. He has an amazing wife right by his side named Criscilla, who is very famous in her own right. That's right, she's danced with some of the biggest names in entertainment. And the really awesome thing is when you put these two together, Coffey and Criscilla, with their love of God and of country and of Celina and Prosper, Texas, you've got an amazing combination. It was a wild and awesome ride. So sit back and listen to this episode with Coffey Anderson and his wife, Criscilla. All right, guys, I'm here right now with somebody that you're just going to be absolutely in love with. I'm already a huge fan. I was before today, and you would know him from a Netflix series. You'd know him from a concert that he's been promoting lately. He's all over YouTube. He's on social media. He is literally everywhere. His name is Coffey Anderson.
What's going on?
How are you doing today?
Good, man. I'm great. Thank you for having me, brother.
Good. And you and I see that your balance in life is here. So, Criscilla, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very, very, very good. So, I just want to start off right off the bat with, let's talk about this thing that you've got going this Saturday. Tell me about this thing.
Freedom Fest is a all-day music festival with games, food. We have food trucks. We have a car show from 10 to 1. It's going to be at the Rollertown, the parking lot next to Rollertown Bus Storage in downtown Celina, Texas. And so 10 a.m. to 1, car show. 1 o'clock to 6 is going to be games, food, and it's something for the whole family. 6 o'clock to about 9:30 is the concert. It's live bands, it's music, it's DJ. And because there are certain companies that like Live Nation, they own a lot of music venues. CAA, a lot of William Morris. We own our own booking agency with my country music company. So if you don't have certain stipulations that you have to go through, if there's not certain medical freedoms that you don't do, a lot of times you can't play those venues. So I started Freedom Fest last year. So this is our second annual Freedom Fest. And it's honestly just a way for me to have my own show, to headline my own concert, and to also highlight our first responders. So there's going to be a fire truck there with our firemen from local. We're going to have a police car tour with some officers there. We're normalizing and letting people realize that our cops, our firemen, our nurses, our doctors, they are everyday people that choose to be superheroes.
And as a long-time, now retired police officer,
right,
let me just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for what you're doing. It's amazing. It's a very underappreciated job.
Absolutely.
And you carry stuff from that job with you for the rest of your life. Like,
there's
it never goes away.
You can't unsee.
Absolutely. And so for someone like you to take your status and to recognize someone like me with no status, that's amazing. So God bless you for that. And just understand that we appreciate that more than you can possibly know. It's truly amazing. So thank you.
Oh man, I'm honored to do it. And the show's going to be great. My performance is going to be a 90-minute high energy, family friendly country music show with cold beer, good wine, and patriotism.
So from what I've seen, you don't really do anything that's not high energy. I mean, that's you, right? I mean, isn't that just who you are?
I have to be calmed down daily.
He lays on the couch with high energy.
Obviously, now Criscilla, you've got some history. You were a professional dancer. Mm-hmm. You're still doing that.
Yes.
So tell me about that. What do you have going on?
So my history goes back. We just moved here from LA almost 2 years ago, and I've danced for Britney Spears, Snoop Dogg, Rihanna, Hannah Montana, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the movie.
She's in Hannah Montana, the movie.
Yep, and Alvin and the Chipmunks 1 and 4, and I currently choreograph for the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. And so I'm currently teaching master classes all around the DFW area. And once a month, I teach at All Out Dance Academy in Prosper.
Well, so I have to know, it's a critical question. How did you guys meet?
We met at church, actually.
We did.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
We
That's
met at church.
very interesting. Tell me about it.
I was friends with one of her best friend's husbands. And I was in church, and then his wife, her name is Kelly. She came up and she was like, "You need to meet my friend."
Well, he was actually up at the front asking for forgiveness.
And she wanted a man that sins. She wanted a man that sins and had a past. You know, and so we actually ended up meeting after church. That's funny. Thank you. And I stalked her.
Right.
For about 2 weeks, and then she finally wanted to eat.
Right.
We went to Jerry's Deli on Ventura Boulevard, and I said, "I need French toast, bacon, cheese eggs, a side of fruit, orange juice, and a water." And she said, "Same." And I went, "Oh, a woman that eats in LA County."
And you're in love.
Well, absolutely. The rest of them, they'll, drink, a grape seed water.
Right.
And I'm good for the week. You're like, what?
And not only did I eat every bite, but I ate it faster than you.
She eats like a fireman. It's truck driver-esque. I've never seen anything like it.
How is it all the dancing? How in the world do you stay in such great shape?
Right.
If you cannot eat cafe.
Well, usually I'm very careful with what I eat, but that day
she doesn't eat more than me. She eats faster than me.
Right. And so tell me, at this point in time in your life, were you already established with your career with singing, or was that still an up-and-coming thing at this point?
I was still up-and-coming in some ways. Mm-hmm. I was street performing.
Right.
So I guess that's up-and-coming.
Yeah, I got you. So you didn't come up here and say, "Hey, by the way, I've got a Netflix show, and I'm this and that, and I'm going to be somebody amazing." You won her over strictly on who you are. On
manners and love and honor. And I think our first date, she was filming with Kelly Rowland, who was from Destiny's Child. And I went on the set, and I was like, "Hi." And I was like, "Oh, that's Beyonce's mom. There's Kelly.
Wow.
Hi, Criscilla." And I think, but I wasn't after the lifestyle. I was more interested in her, and it was the same.
Right.
I think both of us have been around fame and been popular long enough to know that we wanted something real.
Right.
We wanted something lasting, and we knew what we wanted in each other.
Very, very nice. And so through a series
she just happens to be really hot. You know what I mean?
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
You guys
I'm flattered he still feels that way.
You have a great energy between the two of you, and you can see that even when you're here. So you walk in, Coffey's trying to order smoothies, and there's this little back and forth over it, and it's just awesome. So you guys have the chemistry, and somehow through all of the turn of events, you found your way to Celina/Prosper. Tell me, how do we make that journey here?
That journey started when she was in high school.
Well, yes. Okay. So I have a best friend that lives out here in Prosper.
Okay.
Her name is Charmaine. And we went to high school together. And we would come visit her. And Coffey always talked about moving to Texas. In fact, we actually tried it. We moved to Mansfield back in 2012. We lasted 3 months.
Bro, we were there 87 days. We signed a 1-year lease. We were there 87 days, but I made friends with the guy that managed the house.
Right.
He was like, "Bro, I love you, man. Go get out of here."
Yeah, it's
this
just
ain't
not,
for you.
not working.
It wasn't for us. And I had just had my first child, so I was in that place of trying to find my balance between who I was and being a mom.
Right.
And we came out here and I was not ready for it. So we went back. But I knew that California was getting pretty bad. And once COVID hit and the kids couldn't go to school, and I was fighting with my children every day to do their work.
Right.
I said something had to change. So we found out that, Prosper was growing and new homes were being built, and we just decided to build.
80% of my business was here. I was flying from California to Texas to sing almost every week.
Wow.
We actually have a few friends that moved with us, I want to say, within weeks.
We probably
apart.
brought
and that helped
10 people.
with the change.
Sure.
So we felt like we had instant community.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like-mindedness.
And that's major for people with children, when he's traveling. So I'm like, I need my people, And
absolutely.
So that was super helpful. And we love it.
Our area.
Here.
So you're there. This isn't, and I'm not hating on Mansfield, but this is not Mansfield. This is very, very different.
Very different. And we are so happy here. And we're not going anywhere.
So talk to me about, what is it about it? For some people, it's the small town feel. For some people, it's the sense of community. What is it that makes Celina/Prosper, this area, so amazing for you guys?
I love the peace. I love that it's not congested. I love that things are convenient. But I'm so accessible to the city and all the things that I need in a city. I'm a city girl. I grew up in Las Vegas, moved to LA, okay? And I'm a beach girl. That's the only thing I'm missing is the beach.
Right.
But I do love the small town vibe. Everybody is so kind, comes together, and I still have the city right there across the street.
Absolutely.
I like that it's a little town, but everybody here has big city outlook on growth, capitalism, money, the area. How do we keep the small town heart, but still accommodate the people that are moving in? How do we capitalize on that? How do we build something that's going to last for later?
Right on.
That's special, and that's not in every area.
You're recognized probably everywhere you go.
Yeah.
How do the people here interact with you, since you're a local celebrity, you're a national celebrity? Mm-hmm. What's your interaction with the people who live here?
I think a lot of them just come up, shake hands. Man, we're glad you're here.
Right on.
Love what y'all are doing.
Yep.
Good to see you. If you need anything, this is what I do. I think it's just welcoming.
Very good.
It is definitely welcoming.
Awesome.
There are areas and there's times when people fangirl, and that's great because that means you're doing what you need to be doing. It means you're good at what you do.
100%.
For people to love you and care about you.
Right.
You know, and I'd rather them come up and shake my hand and say, oh my gosh, I want a picture right now. Oh my goodness, we love you guys. Versus,
But I also think there's a sense of protection here too. I think the people know we live here, and they're not running around broadcasting that we live over. We feel safe.
I love that.
And I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
They're very protective of us and our children and our situations and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love every bit of that. So I'm curious, a little bit of background, how in the world did you decide country music? There's so many genres out there. You could have done anything differently. What led you or inspired you to become a country music star?
I think my granddad sang gospel music in the Chitlin circuit. Mm-hmm. And so the Chitlin circuit, for those of you that don't know, it's where black performers, the venues that they could play. And a lot of times they didn't get paid, but they would give them a plate of food. And the plate would be chitlins or something.
No kidding.
So they called the Chitlin circuit.
Wow.
So my granddad sang with Sam Cooke, rest in peace. He sang with the Mighty Clouds of Joy and lots of the Soul Stirrers, gospel quartets. It's kind of the battle of the voices.
Right.
So my mother was one of 13. And so all of them can sing and play.
Right.
So I grew up hearing gospel music. I sneak off to the Brown County Fair and Rodeo.
Really?
With Candy Miller.
Right.
Okay? Candy Miller was the homie. Wasn't a girlfriend, I was a friend. Okay? So I get in Daddy's truck. Uh-huh. I put on a brush popper like an old Garth. Did have the wings that buttoned down.
Yep.
Horrible.
Yep.
Wranglers, way too tight. Got my boots on. I walk into the barn. By the time I walked from the truck to the barn, I got my behind pinched 5 times. I didn't know that was a thing. Like country girls pinch you if they think you're cute. They just pinch it. Didn't know that was a thing. So now I'm walking around like, I'm fighting mosquitoes. Like, move, woman, get off. We get to the barn. There's a guy singing "Hey Good Looking" on a gooseneck flatbed trailer. There's 1,000 people in this feed barn. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How about cooking something up with me? Yes. And the place is going nuts.
Right.
And I get chills talking about it. So I'm looking at the dust from the sawdust come up, the lights, it looks like smoke, the band is jamming, people are going nuts, and I'm like, these are my people.
Right on.
I like this. And that bug never left. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's still, it's all within you.
So having that gospel voice with that feel, and I still like singing in small wooden venues.
Right.
Even though we're huge now.
Right.
The Grand Ole Opry, which is insane. I made my Opry debut May 3rd. I still like those types of places.
Right on.
Because that's where I first found it.
Guys, I hope you're enjoying this episode of CelinaRadio.com. And while talking to Coffey and Criscilla is absolutely incredible and such a blessing to me, such a blessing to the community, just move all of the celebrity stuff aside and realize that these two people are just absolutely amazing and genuine people. I mean, I just don't even know how to tell you how authentic and how real they are. So for a country singer who's just rubbing shoulders with some of the biggest names in country music, and a dancer who has danced with some of the biggest names in the business, and now they're right here in Celina, Texas, it's a testament to where we live. It's Celina, baby, and it's amazing. These are two amazing people. I hope you're loving getting that same connection that I got from them. And I just hope that they have continued amazing success together. They've got an incredible family and a blessed future. So guys, let's get back to the rest of this episode with Coffey and Criscilla Anderson. Is your life, is your world, is your career, is your relationship, is this a God thing?
I think it is. I think that if I would have married anyone else, I wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here. I think she has pushed me to be great, to be perfect. She's always been a devil advocate on records on, what if you sound like this? And we were honest with each other. We made a point to be honest when it comes to what we create.
Right.
Is this choreography good? I didn't like that.
Gotcha.
Or you've done better. Or is this song good? It doesn't do this. Or when you say that, it comes across this way.
Right.
And that's not who we are.
Right.
So I think if I would have married anyone else, I would not have been as good as I am now.
I understand.
I feel like I've seen, being a dancer and being with lots of artists, you see artists fall because there's no one around them holding accountability.
Right.
It's almost like they say yes to whatever they want to do. And you're not going to succeed that way. And so with us, I think knowing that we can be honest because no one else is going to be as honest as we are with each other, that's going to make us stronger.
I like it. And so I saw a recent video that you guys did, and you got him out there dancing, and he could dance really well. I was impressed.
Oh, the BB Rexa.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
And you guys, I mean, I love that. I mean,
No, I'm not a dancer.
but you did, you did well.
You did awesome.
Really
When you
well.
go to her dance class and or you go to LA and you see dancers, you're like,
Right.
I'm a groover and I'm black. So I got rhythm. It's just in me. I can groove on beat. Dancing, something different.
I got you. Well,
And it took me 6 months to do that 15
No,
seconds.
it didn't. It took you a day, and I think we need to make another one.
And to someone like myself who wouldn't know, that was amazing. It was
Thank you, bro.
fantastic. So, but I'm curious, can you sing, Criscilla?
No, not in the slightest, not even a tiny
Tell
bit.
me about her singing. Describe it for me.
I need her to sing more. I don't care if anyone can sing good or bad. I just want people to sing to me. No one sings to me. I sing to everyone else. And
I can't even sing happy birthday. Like if I'm holding a camera videoing us singing happy birthday to someone, I'm putting my mouth away from the mic.
True.
Okay.
True.
Right.
True. I mean, it's very cat scratch.
It's tragic.
Milk jug wasting. Like, you know, like when milk is just coming out. There's
goodness.
a lot of that. It's odd.
And you're not getting punched right now. So
No, because I agree.
We made a pact to speak truth. We said that. We just told you this.
I like it. And here it is, rolling out right in front of me. The truth without consequence. I like it. That's good stuff. So, Criscilla, what's a secret to a happy marriage? Obviously, you're in a unique situation because you're a celebrity. He's a celebrity. How do you make it work? What's the secret?
I don't know that there's a secret, but I will say honesty and communication. And I know it sounds so cliche because you hear it all the time. But when I say communication, I don't just mean tell each other everything. I mean, learn how people listen to you, learn how you speak, learn how it's portrayed, tone, everything. Communication and being able to speak to each other in a loving manner. Like, even when you're in a bad mood.
Right.
Literally learning how to talk to each other and consistently chase each other's heart.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You're so blessed to have this. I mean, she clearly loves you, and
thank you, man.
And it's not because of the celebritydom. She loves you. I think she'd love you if you couldn't sing one part of a song.
Right. I agree with that.
So I think that's amazing. So
I am gorgeous though, and funny. There's a lot here. Okay?
There is. You offer an awful lot.
This is a charcuterie board for women. You know what I mean? And she won. And so the whole charcuterie board is hers. So the jelly, the honey.
The whole thing.
Keep it going, babe. Keep going.
The prunes. You're welcome. Prunes.
Oh, gosh.
That's fantastic. So since you guys have such good energy and sense on Celina Radio, we tend to do something kind of fun. I want to do a little bit of kind of a variation of, say, newlywed dating game kind of deal. See how well you know each other, okay?
Oh, here we go.
And the
truth shall come.
So what will happen is I'll ask something,
and we're gonna be 100 too.
Okay.
let's see if that works. And
all the listeners lean in. This is about to get.
Okay, all right, Coffey, I'm going to ask you this question, and then you're going to have to say, Criscilla, you're going to have to say, yes, you're right, or honey, you are way off, okay? All right, Coffey, if Criscilla could access any store at any time.
Target. What you talking about?
Okay, and what do you say, Criscilla, yes or no?
Okay. I have an explanation for this. It was Target for a very long time.
Home goods.
Okay.
Now it's Amazon.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not trying to leave my house, okay?
Wow.
True.
Okay.
True.
All right. Okay. Very good.
True.
So, all right, Criscilla, this one's for you.
Okay.
What is Coffey's favorite comfort food?
Well, he loves food.
I kind of caught that earlier when he was giving that list of.
Okay, well, we got In-N-Out.
Okay.
This is probably his favorite fast food.
Nice.
Okay. Home cooking would probably be ribs, barbecue, all that kind of stuff. And fine dining would be like a steakhouse, like nice steak.
Nice. Okay. Tell me, did she nail it or did she miss the mark?
Halfway.
Seriously?
I think
halfway.
I think because I grew up Cajun food.
Oh,
so home cooked is right. 100%.
Oh, Cajun and barbecue is the same thing.
No, see why city folks and country folks should not marry.
Say you're California showing through.
Wow.
It literally is the same.
No, oh my gosh.
It's Southern stuff.
We are losing
And it's
fans.
bad for
had
you.
so many people on your
It's
side.
calories and fat.
You had so many people on your side.
Oh
you said
my.
that, and you've divided all of North Texas.
Wow. There you go.
See what I did
my
with?
Goodness.
See what I did with? Pray for me.
Wow.
Pray for me. Stretch your hands towards your phone right now. Father, in the name.
We need the community to join in prayer right now. Lord, please show this woman the difference between...
Was I right on the fast food? Was I right on fast food?
A burger place is absolutely.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. I'm a Taco Bell guy, but they stopped using meat.
Oh, ouch.
They stopped using meat. So cardboard shavings that look like meat, you can't do it. If I wanted to eat a cereal box, I would do that Taco Bell.
Right on.
Upgrade.
There you go. There
But
you
yeah,
go.
In-N-Out and now Taco Bueno is kind of.
I was gonna ask you. So if you're not digging the Taco Bell, can you swing with a little Taco Bueno?
Bueno's off the chain.
If I could
Right
eat
on.
meat like that, I would enjoy Taco Bueno.
Right on.
Bueno's good. They have good salsa, good chips.
Yep. And the problem is,
In-N-Out, come on.
In a box with a lid.
That is how I order, in a box with a lid.
wow.
Is your back hurting? Why are you leaning?
Because I have to talk into the mic.
Oh, okay.
He's worried about
Mustard instead of the spread. See, I got
really?
you.
Mustard instead of the spread,
See,
box
she
with a
knows
lid.
you. She knows you. I like it. So what?
That's
what's
why we have to stay married, because it would take too long to train a new one.
100%. Yeah, you'd never. Yeah, it'd take you 3 years just to get that right there.
I don't want that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm just going to put up with what she needs,
Right on.
which is talk soft,
Right.
be thoughtful.
Right. What's that other
Don't
thing?
tell me I spend too much.
Don't say it in front of people. I'm going to
Don't
say
ever
it.
tell me that,
my
okay?
gosh, I like it.
And,
I like it. So if she goes to In-N-Out, she knows how to order all that stuff. And I'm going to ask you this, and then he's got to confirm or deny.
Okay.
What's his drink?
Dr. Pepper or Coke?
Okay, talk to me.
Dr. Pepper with lemon.
I'm diet.
Dr.
I want all the diet.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Ew.
Dr. Pepper
And he can't do it.
lemon.
Dr. Pepper with lemon.
What in the world?
And you know what's crazy? If I drink a soda, I will open the lid and put it in the refrigerator to make it get flat.
It's
what
so
in
gross.
the world?
I don't want any bubbles. I want Dr. Pepper Kool-Aid. Insert whatever ethnic joke you want. I need Dr. Pepper Coke Kool-Aid, Sprite Kool-Aid. I don't want any bubbles.
Oh man, that is
See,
crazy.
and I live for the carbonation.
Absolutely, that's the whole reason you drink it, right?
Man, I need a diet Coke.
Oh man, I know where you guys are going to go on your way out of here. So, all right, Criscilla, I'm going to put you back on the hot seat here.
Okay.
Okay. On your first official date, okay, whatever that means, we don't really know.
Okay.
What was he wearing?
I have no idea.
Oh, you can't get it wrong then.
I don't think he has any idea either.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you?
Light blue denim shirt, pearl snaps, black cowboy hat.
You were not wearing a
Man.
button-up.
Listen to that.
You were 100% in a t-shirt.
I have a picture from our first date.
Oh man. Okay, let's see how we handle this.
That picture was not our first date.
I was in girl jeans, but that's okay.
He did used to wear girl jeans.
Okay, what?
Because
Yes.
first of all, I have a 38
That's
inch
true.
inseam,
Right.
32 waist.
Okay, all right. So
There's
that's
no-
just
there
not
was
a
no guy
common-
jeans at that point.
You're right. That's just
They weren't bedazzled on the butt like Luke Bryan wears them. I'm not wearing bedazzled pants.
wow. That's a little scary,
I'm shaped like my mama.
He just bedazzles his belt and his guitar strap.
but that's good. And that's good. He's got this whole image. Thing
That's boy
going.
stuff.
Yeah, that's. I couldn't do the other though. Girl jeans with the pockets done. No.
No.
Yeah, not so much.
They can keep that.
Oh, I've secretly thrown stuff of his away without him
Have
knowing.
you
It's
really?
not a secret.
Yeah. So he does actually know.
It's not a secret.
That's awesome. I love it. So you were kind of hating on the Garth Brooks. You know, back in the day, that whole popper shirt and all that stuff was
a lot.
That was the rocking thing back then.
It was a lot.
but it's not now. How do you describe the country style now?
I think it's country is now hipster because of Yellowstone.
Right on.
I mean, there's the number one Halloween costume last year was Rip.
Wow.
I'm not mad at that.
Here we go. Black glasses, dark jacket, black hat, jeans. It was Rip.
Right on. So tell me, you brought it up, Criscilla, tell me what's the biggest appeal about Rip? What is it? Is it the way he looks, his attitude, his
I think it's his
personality?
attitude. It's his personality, and he doesn't IDGAF.
Doesn't give him. Yeah.
Yep, I got a little censor button. I can use it. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so y'all are Yellowstone fans.
Yes.
Watch it.
Yes. We binged like 3 seasons in a row because
Very
I
nice.
just started watching it last year.
Right on.
And I am obsessed.
Isn't it amazing?
It's so good. That's what made me want to go out and buy land. I didn't
Just-
appreciate land until I watched Yellowstone.
That's the reason why all the Californians are moving here. Thank you, Taylor Sheridan, for writing such a good show.
Oh man.
And now they're here. We have
That's
yoga
awesome.
and brisket because of Yellowstone.
a kind of, it's like fusion now, right? Fusion is everything. Fusion and music, fusion and food.
Fusion is everything.
Fusion.
Umami.
There you go.
Umami.
It's kind of the thing right now, right?
Okay, put him in the hot seat.
Because she talked about her love for rip. I get it. It's okay.
Okay, so if you could take over one task for her, it could be a chore, it could be a thing that she routinely has to do. One thing that it's going to become your thing now. What's the one thing she'd say that she wants you to take over?
I'd choreograph for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
No.
Absolutely.
It would be laundry.
He
There's
asked
a
me.
huge difference there.
Hush. He asked me. It's my turn. It's my turn.
I can handle that.
Oh my goodness.
I could too.
I think it's not. I think this is more of Coffey wants to take that over.
Exactly.
So you go watch some Rip episodes.
I know what kind of choreography they really need. I know what kind of choreography will sell tickets.
Get out.
Oh man.
You're
That
fired.
is insane. That is crazy. All right, Criscilla, so you are back in the hot seat, so to speak, and I'm just curious. If he goes out today, and I don't know if he does scratch offs and stuff like that, but let's just say he picks one up.
Okay.
And he hits $50,000. First of all, does he tell you he got it?
Yes.
Second of all, what does he do with the $50,000 he just got? What's something he would spend that money on? A guilty pleasure of his. What would he come home with?
A Rolls Royce.
Wow. Is that right?
Absolutely. Rolls Royce Ghost.
Oh my goodness.
Powder blue, oyster white leather interior.
But
He hasn't thought of this or anything.
I already bought one.
is that right? Talk to me about this.
But it sat. It was like taking up space.
yeah.
It rained a lot. It was winter. It wasn't the
I
right
told
time.
him to get rid of it.
So it's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I sense that I shouldn't ask much more about
No, you can.
this.
Would you get that again or would you get something else?
I'd get a McLaren.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I like the McLaren. Something you and I can go on date night, but it's fun. It's sexy. It's very fast.
Will I fit?
If
Will
I fit,
you fit?
The McLaren I can fit in. The Chevy Corvette I can't.
Yeah, that's tough.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
You don't want a Corvette.
And you don't strike me as a Corvette guy.
That's
No.
a midlife
Nothing
crisis
against
car.
that, but yeah,
I'm not
just-
a Corvette guy. But
Yeah.
the Ferrari 488 I can fit in.
Right on. So we're gonna see that soon. Maybe.
Yeah. Saw a matte white one I bought passed out.
So what you buying me with that $50,000? Huh? What you buying me with that $50,000?
You spend it on Amazon. I just had a $4,000 couch delivered to my house this morning.
Really?
I'm not listening to what she has to say right now.
Hey, that's cheap for a couch. Oh no, I've seen them up there.
Oh man.
Next question. Save my marriage.
man.
Save my
Well,
marriage.
let me just say I can relate in the sense that I literally can walk out my front door on any given day and it looks like somebody built a fort out of Amazon boxes.
Okay, listen, I can go to Target and you won't see anything I buy. Or I can get it on Amazon and you just happen to see every item individually packaged. That's fine.
Next question.
Nothing's changed. You're just seeing it.
All right, I'm gonna pop back over to Coffey here, and I'm gonna ask him this one. So, if you could cast her to be a star in any movie that's already been, or maybe that hasn't been
Cinderella.
made, okay, and what do you say, Criscilla?
Cinderella.
That's pretty good.
What?
Cinderella, night and day. It's Cinderella. Absolutely. That was my favorite Disney princess.
Very, very
look at her.
good. Yeah,
Thanks,
and she's
babe.
happy. She's happy. She
Right.
likes that answer.
Right. And she's OCD, so my house is constantly clean, and Cinderella was great at keeping a home.
I can do both. I can be a princess and a maid at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. I like it.
Crazy,
you
right?
guys clearly have a fantastic relationship, and I know you've got a super, super tight schedule. You guys are amazing for sitting down with me. We've got a ton of fans out there. You
Thank
guys
you.
you're on your way
Thank
up
you.
in every single way.
Thank
And
you.
even if you didn't have the celebrity stuff, if you weren't the celebrity dancer and the country music star, you guys would still be amazing. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Let's remind everybody real quick. I want to be sure that we get a lot of people out there for your event.
September
Talk to me.
10th. September 10th, this Saturday, September 10th, Freedom Fest is going to be in Celina. We actually partnered with the city, fencing, fire department, LEOs, everybody. We literally partnered to make this hopefully something that we can do here for many years to come. It is a completely family-friendly music festival, food, the whole nine. Starts at 10 a.m. and music starts at 6 p.m., goes till about 9:30. And so I make it that way on purpose because I know that if you have your kids, I want you to enjoy.
Right
kids
on.
start to melt down. I don't care who you are. They melt down. Mine do.
Right on.
But there are a lot of kids coming.
There are a lot of kids coming, and I want them to. They need to see celebrities and stars speak up for believing in God. They need to see celebrities speaking up for the greatest country on earth, the greatest state in the union. We won't stop talking about faith, family, freedom, or the ability to defend all those three.
I am so honored to have you sitting here talking like this, and just quickly, your connection to law enforcement and military was through your dad.
Right. My dad, Stanley Anderson, served in the U.S. Air Force, and he also worked in law enforcement for 17 years, Texas Youth Commission in Brownwood, Texas. And we have a lot of friends that have served. My best friend, James Parton, served as well, and he's retiring this year.
Right on.
And for 20 years of serving our country. And it's a good dude. Just at 25 years, he went in at 18, 43, he'll get out.
Wow.
So 25 years serving, and it's just middle America, they're the ones that send their kids, not the Ivy League, not any of those, not the upper crust. And so my crowd is middle America. It's the blue collar mom and dad. It's the school teacher that has two boys and one of them goes to serve.
Right on.
So
And his show is one of the few shows nowadays that kids and parents can go to together.
Which is all the more amazing.
It's clean. We have a clean
It's
show.
such a fun show. And
I
I'm
love
not
it.
saying that as the biased wife,
no,
okay?
no. I
Like,
know, you're
seriously. It is, he is very entertaining on stage. It is an incredible
He's full of energy.
show.
His music has message. You guys have incredible energy. You guys are you've got everything right.
we also have a reality show on Netflix called Country Ever After. It is 12 episodes. We created the show with Roma Downey, who was the angel in Touched by an Angel.
Right.
And Mark Burnett.
And she married a guy named Mark Burnett. He created a little show called Shark Tank, another one called Survivor.
Just those small ones, right?
Another one called The Voice.
Right.
Just little small. You may watch them one day when they go big. But Country Ever After is a show that talks about faith, family, and freedom. And a lot of reality shows, they want to highlight the drama. We didn't do that.
Right.
We make the big things little.
Right.
We make the little things big. And we try to keep the Lord in the middle of all of it.
Yes.
And I think that why you're enjoying the success you are and going and loving and living like you are. You've got You've got God at the middle of everything, so it's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for that. And I'm going to give you one last task, Criscilla, going out of here.
You got more marriage questions? Okay, go ahead.
Keep him in line, okay?
Thank you. I need it.
All right, guys.
She's the only one that can. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, this was great.
So what did you think about that? Was that not the best time ever? I know we were walking all over each other in the microphones, and sometimes it was hard to understand what somebody was saying, but it was authentic and real, just like they are. And here's the truth. I am constantly blessed by the best guests on CelinaRadio.com. I have literally the very, very best people sit down with me and spend time, and I just don't understand why I'm so blessed to be able to do that, but I'm very, very grateful for it. I'm grateful for you, the listener, and all of the support that you give this podcast. The simple fact is that Coffey and Criscilla, they didn't have to spend any time with me. He's out performing all over the country. He's on the Grand Ole Opry. They have a reality series on Netflix. She's dancing with Rihanna and Snoop Dogg and all of these fantastic entertainers. And yet somehow they find it in their heart to sit down with me in a little wood frame house in Celina, Texas, and share their story, in their afternoon. So come see me this Saturday evening. Let's hang out with Coffey and his wife. Let's have a really, really good time at Freedom Fest, and let's support this event. Let's support local. Let's support Celina, Texas. Let's be grateful for all of the blessings that is Celina, Texas. And guys, just like I always say, God bless, and I'll see you on the next show.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr.